action here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Seth Curry is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Hield in at the 3. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Pass to Sissoko. And the basket is good. Sissoko's got his second basket.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Curry passes to Green. There's the triple. That's good from Curry on the assist by Green.
Yeah, Curry just doing damage from deep. If you give him any separation, his three-point shooting is deadly.
Now here's Kamara. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. To the inside, Grant. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Avdia, right side. Grant against Hield. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game. Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
First team foul. Warriors substitution, number 4, Moses Moody.
It's Avdia on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Avdia passes to Sissoko, and he gets that one. Sissoko's got his third basket on the night right there.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Curry looking it over. Butler on the wing. From the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
Wow, what a quick trigger from Butler.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 3. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Now here's Grant. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, Grant showing you great confidence inside and his ability to score at the rim.
Here's Hield. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved he didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now we get a chance to check some stats for Jeremy Grant. And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Seth Curry.
Warriors on D. Outside Kamara. Pass to Sissoko. Portland moving it around. Here's Avdia. Nails the baby hook.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Curry. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Now here's Green. Outside Curry. Goes up from the top of the key. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Curry's got 5.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
Back to Avdia. Soft touch off the glass. Avdia's got his second basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Back to Curry. Elbow shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Sissoko.
Warriors foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Outside for Green. Pass to Curry. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Curry's shot is off. Portland leading. Ball stolen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The three from Curry, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Give him 8. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Curry against Sharp. Driving in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Brandon Podziemski, Butler out there with Al Horford. Then it's Moody, and it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back to you.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. So it's the Warriors now. Portland making their last shot, and he gets it to go. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Trailblazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Avdia comes in for Rupert. And it's Sissoko in for Love. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Payton comes in for Kuminga. Curry, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski. Here's Sissoko. His last outing, he had 20. And down it goes. 2 points. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And here's Curry for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Three-pointer Sharp. Fires in the triple. Sharp's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Pure from three-point range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Sharp against Curry. Here's Kamara. Avdia from outside. Another 3 for Portland. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range. And if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
Here's Green. Portland making their last shot. Fires from deep. And there's Curry on the assist from Curry. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Green covering. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Back to Curry. Pass to Curry. Here's Payton. Clock at 4. On the wing, Curry. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Klingett, he's checked in for Portland. Grant comes in for Sharp. Heald's checked in for the Warriors. A minute 29 left in the second. Outside Kamara. Pass to Grant. Pulls up. Here's Klingett. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's Curry. Three-pointer. Avdia pulls it in. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
The three from Curry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Outside for Grant. Pass to Klingett. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Outside Hield. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Avdia from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Here's Avdia. No good again that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Master Funkman asks if you could harness the power from one of your former team's nicknames, which would it be?
Well, that's easy for me. The Kings. They have a lot of power, but...
Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Seth Curry really making an impact here today.
And how about his dime dropping in the first half? That was something else.
Well, he is playing to his strengths right now, just spreading the basketball around to his teammates and making everybody better.
Blazers trail by 8, and Grant Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Jeremy Grant out there with Toumani Camara. Then it's Donovan Clingan. Then there's Avdia, and it's Sissoko in at the 2-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Moody's checked in for Curry.
Team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. Number 4.
Butler against Grant. Fires from 14. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Tim, when you think of versatile utility forwards in this league, Jeremy Grant fits the mold.
Well, he came into the league as just a hustle player, Brian, but then he worked to enhance his skill level. He has been a quality player on both ends for over a decade.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And for Jeremy Grant, what an interesting journey. He's been a go-to guy, a role player, starter, second team member. I mean, he's done it all.
Curry's shot is off. Blazers trail by 7. Here's Grant, drives to the hoop, and a nice finish on the layup. Grant's got 5.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
ABA, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys, back over to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors.
Let's hear it from the dancer. Substitution on the court.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Avdia, good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Horford gets it done inside.
3rd quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Pass to Sissoko. And there's the drive. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Camara. Fires the 3. The rebound by Melton. In transition, here come the Warriors. Moody from outside. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Picked it out of midair.
That right there is a dangerous pass. I mean, the ball's in the air for a long time.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center straight. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Pass to Grant. There's a screen by Camara. Tries again. Grant's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 7. Here's Kuminga. Again, Golden State.
Well, he had a good look at the basket because of that high release on the jump shot from Kuminga.
Back to Avdia. Beyond the arc. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the 2-man game right there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Stolen by Sharp. Lets it go from 11. Sissoko with the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Butler. Pass to Pajemski. Lets it go. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Butler's got 7 points.
That's a nice shot by Butler, living up to the nickname, Jimmy Buckets.
Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Just 5 on the clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Portland moving it around. Three-pointer Sharp. Offensive board. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Pass to Curry. Back to Curry. Outside Curry. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now here's Curry. 26 points for him. Pass to Curry from downtown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And the Warriors with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Curry, that's good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Sharp passes to Sissoko. Now here's Klingon. He's covered closely. Outside Sharp from outside the arc. That one is off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Curry finds Curry. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. And he's hit 8 3-pointers. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the floor for the Warriors. They've got Jonathan Kuminga, Al Horford out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Moody, and it's Podziemski in at the point. Three-pointer Sharp. Horford pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 9. Here's Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Sharp passes to Avdia. Back to Sharp. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Hield comes in for Kuminga. Curry, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Podziemski.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Curry passes to Curry. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Rupert. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Warriors lead by 10. Curry passes to Green. There's the 3. Curry's shot is off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
It's Avdia on the wing. Buries it from 3. Avdia's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Up top, Curry puts up a three. And there's Curry on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He was red hot from the three in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So for the Blazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Murray. Kamara comes in for Sharp. And it's Sissoko in for Rupert. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And that's a shot that the defense has typically lived with from Kuminga.
Here's Kamara. Pass to Klingon. Avdia outside. Another three for Portland.
Well, his role this half has been to help them space the floor.
Now Kuminga. From 18 feet. Oh, it misses. Blazers trail by 6. Fires the three. Another shot. And up and in on the layup.
What an important hoop for Klingon.
Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Horford outside. Releases. It's gone! What a J!
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Grant against Kuminga. Avdia outside. Jacks up a three. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
The Warriors lead by 3. Curry fires. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Well, if he gets this hot, it's very difficult to contain him. There are just so many ways Curry can beat you offensively.
Grant. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And that is Grant accepting that leadership role, which includes hitting big shots just like that.
Curry! And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Avdia against Curry. Up again! And he grabs the board and finishes it off.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Curry for 3. The 3 ball is down.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Avdia with it. Now guarded by Curry. Now Grant. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
That is a big-time shot from Grant, the veteran coming through.
Now Curry. Oh, the turnaround is in.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazer dance.
Avdia! It's money from deep.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Curry fires. 17-footer is in.
Well, that's just easy for Curry, and you can see how comfortable he is in the mid-range area.
Beyond the arc. Cash from downtown.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Poke loose. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
Man! Look out below!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T.
Yeah, he's a below-average shooter from distance, but when Green is connecting from out there, it really opens up the offense.
Timeout called, Portland. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw off here and who they decide to go to.
For your Blazer Dancer.
Here's Avdia. He launches. Oh, it doesn't go. And so the Warriors take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant.